Good evening, Owls family. Hoot, hoot. And how is everyone doing? Good evening, Xander. How are you doing, darling? Good evening, Amber. Welcome into chat. Hoot, hoot. Uh-oh, there's Farrell. Welcome into chat, darling. Hoot, hoot. Let's see who all's in here. Good evening, Cheryl. Welcome into chat. Hoot, hoot. I decided to come in a little early since everybody was here already. Well, most everybody. Let's see. Good evening. Welcome to the funny farm. Hoot, hoot. Good evening, Carol. Welcome into chat. Hoot, hoot. Good evening, B&J's little farm. Hoot, hoot. How are you doing? Oh, thank you, darling. I hope you enjoy watching the replay. Good evening, Ladybug Siv. Welcome in the chat. Hoot, hoot. Let's see. Uh-oh, I think I'm caught up already. Good evening, Tammy Floors. Welcome into chat. Hoot, hoot. Let's see. Just meme. Welcome into chat. Hoot hoot. Good evening. Lookout Mountain, Georgia. Rock Hunter. Hoot hoot. And I gave your email to David Gray. So yeah, you should be getting an email from him. How is everyone doing? Yep, good. I'm glad you're doing better. Wonderful. Okay. Amber, I will send you a Perry's email once I get it. I have several people I need emails from. I'm above ground. I am tired, but it was a good day at work. And while sitting out back behind family's house, talking to my sister Angela on the phone, I got to watch two ducks swim by. Good evening, Jennifer. Welcome into chat. Hoot hoot. Oh, that's okay, Pearlio. Hoot hoot. Welcome into chat, gardening in Rayford. How are you doing? I need a Perry's email. Farrell, if you want to, text me your email so I can get it to Janie, unless you both have already emailed one another. Good evening, Debbie Lanthrop. Welcome in the chat. Hoot hoot. I gotta fix this. I look crooked. I feel like I'm crooked. Ugh. But yeah, let's see. Dark Xander, did D get a hold of you email wise? You're Mama Owl, but we still love you. I love you too, darling. Yeah, propane can be a pain at times to get lit. Okay, all right. I will check y'all off. I got my little green book here. Let's see. I need to get Red Road Gifts email. Oh, Ladybug Siv. I need you to email me so I can get you and Gloria's emails to one another when you get a chance after live stream. Thank you, Farrell. Yep, that window's always been there. Always been there. Good evening, Bounty Oseo sister. How are you doing? D is a he. Good evening, David. Welcome into chat. Hoot hoot. Yeah, D like seeds. Don't let them fool you. Good evening, Pete. Hoot hoot. How are you doing? Listen, I wish they would just leave it at this spring forward. This is the time setting that I like the best with the sun and everything. It's not getting dark at like 4:30. Yeah, the spring forward gets me. Oh, good. Yeah, cleavers grows all over the place. I love cleavers. Farrell, you going wild? Yeah, mine's probably coming up too. I'll have to check it this weekend. So true, Xander. So true. I like to never got out of bed this morning because I wake up. I always usually wake up at 6:30. Yeah, it felt like just like 5 to me. And no, wasn't happy this morning. Not one bit. I don't blame you, Pete. Don't blame you a bit. Well, some of the purple ones is either going to be purple dead nettle or henbit. Then also the chickweed. And then you've got the cleavers coming up. You got the clovers coming up. You got lyre leaf sage coming to life. Lots of things. But yep, Ladybug, Siv, I need you to email me at the end of chat so I can get you and Gloria emails to one another. 8:15. Oh man, Bounty, that sucks. Good evening, Angela, dear sister. Hoot hoot, welcome into chat. 8:15, you missed the train. Ain't that the truth, Pearlio? Ain't that the truth? Yeah, I got some sleep last night. I went out like a log. Man, I was out cold, but I was tired. Well, leave the dandelions on close to your street alone. Get the ones back up in your yard because you can eat the leaves, you can eat the flowers, and of course you can use the roots. Now, this is what I tell people: don't harvest all your whole dandelion. Do a few roots here and there. Your leaves, the dandelion will keep shooting the leaves up, and you want to let some of your blooms go to seed, make the little white poof balls, so you can harvest the seeds. Oh yeah, dandelions are delicious. If anybody knows what a wilted salad is, you can do the same thing with dandelion leaves, or you can saute them. You can put them in soups. You can add them to salads. You can do so much. Yes, they do make a very good jelly. Yeah, they make a good wine, but you better be careful because dandelion wine can go bad real fast. He already has your email. David already has your email. If I remember right, your name's Butch. Tell you I'm bad with names, y'all, and that's why I said don't take no offense. I am so bad with names. Yep, dandelion jelly's good. You can make dandelion syrup. Yeah, you can also if you catch the dandelion flowers just as they open up, snip the stem a little longer. You can batter them and deep fry them too. They're good that way too. Yes, I was right. I'm proud of my old self. But yeah, David already has your email. Yeah, dandelion tea. You can dry now. Of course, now remember this: if you harvest the dandelion roots, of course, you're cutting back the amount of plants that you have in your yard, but you wash the roots really good. You could save them for tea, or you can dry them and then roast them lightly. It's a caffeine free coffee substitute. Oh no, Amber, I'm sorry to hear that. I hope the little one gets to feeling better soon, and I will send you A. Perry's email as soon as I get it. Yes, dandelion salve is really good too. Yep. Also, you can put the flower heads of dandelions. I like to use apple cider vinegar because it has more medicinal benefits than just white vinegar. You can make dandelion vinegar. Don't try to make vinegar from the dandelion blooms. You'll be putting the dandelion blooms into the vinegar and making dandelion infused vinegar. Let me make sure I get that straight. Yep, I sure will be, Janie. I will be sending it to you. Oh, and Tammy got her tinctures today, Janie, because, well, with the stress of what's all been going on, I totally forgot to send them to her, but she got them in the mail today. Yep. Yep. You can also do chicory the same way. Yep, the guy did pass away. I'm sad to say, but it's a miracle there wasn't more people that got shot because it sounded like the Civil War broke out down there. I happened to be laying in bed and heard it all. See, I could make the caffeine free coffee substitute for Junior because he can't have the caffeine. Me, no, I want full throttle. It's what helps everybody else stay safe. Good evening, G Mama Grows. How are you doing, darling? Hoot hoot. Yeah, I gotta have my caffeine. Yeah, no, I have got to have my caffeine. Have drank Sanka before. Good evening, hippie chick sister. How are you doing? Hoot hoot. And always remember you're beautiful as well. How are you doing, darling? Yeah, I love chicory. I got used to drinking chicory coffee going down to Nolans and having the coffee chicory mix. I love it. A lot of people don't like it, but I do. Oh, don't worry, hippie chick. I'm behind on everybody's videos. I'm the same way, Bounty. Somebody's going to get hurt. See, that's why I tell people everybody has a crutch. You have an addiction, and I'm not talking about drugs. Mine is caffeine and nicotine. That's what keeps everybody safe and sound. I can't help it. I've tried that Seattle's best. I'm sorry, Pete. To me, it's right up there with Starbucks, and I can't stand Starbucks. Community coffee for me. I'm a community coffee girl. I got I got addicted to community coffee. Well, I came to enjoy community coffee when I was living down in Mississippi there for a while. You better believe it is. Honey Farm, you better believe it is. It's what I call insane juice. It keeps the sanity going. Yes, G Mama Grows, I got your email. I've got to get a hold of Red Road Gifts to get her email to send it to you. Yep. Now I'm gonna finally do a video and show people how to make cowboy coffee. That's the kind I prefer. Percolator's really good. Mississippi coffee is not syrup. No, it's not. I beg to differ on that one.
If you've got syrup for coffee, it's either cooked too long or not enough water.
Yep. No, cowboy coffee is not tar. No, it's not. No, no, it's not. That's okay, LP, lurk in the bushes, but you can come closer to the fire pit because it was chilly earlier this morning. No, you just trying to think that Italian coffee's better. That's all. You're being partial over there, Xander. See, I don't have that problem with my grounds. I don't have that problem when I do the cowboy coffee. If you let it just sit for a little bit, they all sink down. I don't have problem with grounds. Oh, that sounds good. Well, now you need to make sure that you stock up on things. Yeah, because what all I do is I get my stock pot of water ready, and then depends on which pot I use. I usually put 16 spoons of ground coffee in it, bring it up just to where it just starts to boil, cut it off, put a lid on it, let it sit for a little bit, and then scoop out my coffee. Good evening, Tammy, darling. Welcome in the chat. Hoot, hoot. Good evening, Duval. Welcome in the chat. Hoot, hoot. That's okay, Duval. Uh, your partner, and I already, if I remember right, I sent you the email. Your partner is Terry Fluette. So you should have an email from me, Duval. Oh, the little native wasp. Yes, the native little pollinators. We have little bitty bees. We have sweat bees that pollinate too. And we have the native little wasp. Yeah, I know that one too, Bounty. But yeah, I prefer cowboy coffee. They drive me crazy here because they got the 1 cup coffee maker. Yeah. Now at work we have the 12 cup coffee maker. I keep it going. Farrell busting out the cheesesteak. It's a knockoff Keurig. Yes, Mr. Coffee owes me. So does Juan Valdez, too. Yeah, I'm shocked that it ain't burnt up yet. I can't control the ads, sorry, y'all. But yeah, Mr. Coffee owes me some stock in the company, let me tell you. I'm actually shocked nobody from any coffee companies haven't said, "Hey, would you like to, advertise for us?" Yes, yes, I would. I'm sorry. I am sorry. It's a YouTube thing. It's a YouTube thing. I apologize, but unfortunately, yeah, if you get stuck in the ads, I make I make a little change, but it's not me. See? Even Butch knows. I'm telling you, don't get into a false sense of security, y'all. I have seen it snow in April. I've seen it snow on Easter. Now, my mama, you was an evil woman, let me tell you. Evil woman. One Easter, that Easter it snowed. She wouldn't let us dye the Easter eggs. She boiled the eggs and left them white and hid them in the snow. It came back to bite her because we didn't find them all. And well, when she was strolling outside after it warmed up real good, yeah, a couple of them popped really close to her. Yeah, karma, y'all, karma. Oh, good evening, DJs, Adventures and Beyond. Welcome into chat, hoot hoot. Welcome into chat. I'm still above ground, still kicking, not as high, but I'm still kicking. That's okay, hippie. I understand because believe me, it's acting up all over the place. Wait, what? What did I miss? No, that is so. Oh no, I don't have nothing Budweiser. Nothing Budweiser. This is my coffee cup. No, I'm so not drinking no beer. Ugh, yuck. Now you ain't gonna see me drinking no beer. Looks and smells too much like horse pee. Yuck. I have never liked beer. Mead, I like good mead. I've had some horrible mead before. I like a sweeter mead or or that harder stuff. I like a wine once in a while. I prefer homemade wine, but I prefer my wine to be a little sweeter because I'm sorry, I yeah, I don't want I don't want to drink no wine that my mouth is going to pucker and feel like I just had a mouthful of sand. What did I miss? Whew. Sangria, if made right, is really good. Yep. Oh no, I'm good. I can pass on the cilantro wine. I'll pass on that one. Cilantro potato salad. Cilantro, cilantro, cha 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 cha. Oh, I can't wait. Angela makes some good wine, y'all. She makes a good wine. Yeah, I'm looking forward to deer back, venison backstrap, and peach wine. And D is getting. D is a male. D is a male dancing in the moonlight. Yeah, I don't know. I don't. I like to bust it out laughing. I couldn't wait to put the big wheel on the screen Saturday, and I didn't say nothing. Pearlie was the first one to notice what was on the big wheel. See, I try to make elderberry jelly. I try to make elderberry wine. Here's my problem. I'm a healer, being an herbalist. The first thing that goes through my mind is got to make the medicine, got to make the medicine. And so, therefore, I don't make the jelly or the wine with the elderberries. Yes, cilantro salad spinner. It is hard. It is so hard because I've got people bust at me. You need to make some elderberry jelly. Well, yeah, I'd like to, but I prefer the elderberry syrup and the tincture to make sure everybody stays well. Yep, a gallon and a half. I think, and see, I have two. See, I think I've got a gallon of elderberry tincture. You got any cilantro? Good evening, Gloria, darling. Welcome in the chat. Hoot hoot. Oh, her peach wine is good. So is her muscadine. My wine, I have to be careful when I make wine. No, you're fine. You're fine, Butch. It's not going to hurt you a bit. You got. I hope you got some ooznia made up. Need some ooznia too. If I remember right, Pearlio, it is. Let me get back with you on that one. Because let me tell you, I ain't gonna lie, I'm tired from work. It's been a doozy. And let me tell you, this losing an hour is, it got rough this time. Still no Uzi. Stay positive. You'll find it. You'll find it's out there. Good evening, October Opal. Hoot, hoot. How are you doing, darling? But no, go back to my wine story. This is when I had the big, I think it's 5 gallon or bigger, the big water bottles that you get from Sam's Club. Yeah, I made one apple or Granny Smith apple scraps, the peels and stuff, and the cores in one of them, and made wine in that. Man, let me tell you, that thing was bubbling and happy. And then the other one, I made muscadine. They were a little more potent than they should be for wine. I ended up going down to see a dear friend of mine down in Nolans, and it was going to be his birthday, so I took a big bottle of muscadine and a big bottle of the apple wine with me. Celebrate his birthday during dinner. Well, there was an old girl there who, well, professed that she could hold her spirits very well. And I warned her. I said, this is homemade wine. This ain't like wine you're used to. She said, oh, my daddy made homemade wine all the time. I'll be fine. Yep, she'd have a glass of the muscadine. Then I had a glass of the apple. Then she went back and forth a couple times. I watched her. I wasn't the creeper watching, but I was watching. I saw when the lights started to get a little dimmer. Let's just say that. Now, she lived like 4 houses down. I don't know why she didn't walk to the birthday party, but she drove. And I got mad because I told her, I said, let me drive you home. She refused. She said that was the scariest drive of her life. She said she never white knuckled a steering wheel as much as she did just to get into her driveway. And she apologized to me. She says, my God, I don't know what kind of wine that was you made, but I ain't never had anything hit me like that. I said, I told you so. I tried to warn you. I said, but did you enjoy yourself? She said, yes, but I woke up with a buzz. I said, yeah, I warned you. Sweetest taste? Oh, apples you got to start worrying about because a lot of them are starting to be, from that M company. Uh, Gala is one of my favorites. Now, of course, when I make cobblers, I use the Granny Smith, but that's going to have some pucker factor. But the Galas and the Honey Crisp, both of those are really good. I'm catching up. Yeah, you'll find the Usania that way. Oh, you missed all kinds of stuff, October Opal. Now don't try to scroll back because we had a good time talking about you, but we were nice. No, I'm joking. We just been shooting the breeze, honey. Yeah, homemade. Especially if I make homemade wine, you gotta sip that stuff because it's dangerous. Ooh, blackberry blueberry wine. That sounds good. Honeycrisp would be good. Yes, Honeycrisp are good. Yes. Under oaks, under sweet gums, especially they love sweet gum trees. Talking about usnea. I found it on pecans. I found it on black walnuts. I found it on, well, Junior found it. I can't claim that one. Junior's found it on willows. I found it on fence posts. I found it on rocks. You name it. Oh, dewberries. Yep. I don't think my dewberries are up, but I don't think they're blooming yet. It's way too early for us. Yeah, unfortunately, Junior had dinner ready 30 minutes before the live stream, and I'm like, going, crap, I can't eat. Yep, birch. See, she found it on birch. Have you looked around you? If you've got birch trees, Gloria, have you found you any chaga? Miss Penny's over there out cold on top of the dresser on her favorite little box. Don't worry, she'll be up and about later. They're watching you, Farrell, huh? But yeah, that homemade, but my favorite of all, and I need to show people how to make it. Believe it or not, you take concentrate frozen juice to make wine with. Oh, let me tell you, the best one you'll ever make is white grape peach. That, oh my God, that makes a dangerous wine. Oh man, I've been wanting to get a big batch. Thanks to Janie, I have some chaga. I need, because I'd be willing to trade for chaga because I want a bunch to not only have for tea so I could start taking chaga daily. I want to make tincture with it. But yeah, I'm a big fan of white grape peach. Watch out, Carol. October Opal is a seedaholic. Oh, good evening, Sandra. Welcome into chat. Hoot hoot. Yeah, purple dead nettle is up like crazy everywhere, blooming beautifully. Chaga is a fungus among us that grows a lot up north in birch trees. Extremely medicinal, very good for you. Now, some of my canning that I had previously done, I had a bunch of chaga powder, and you better believe I added a little spoonful of that into the jars before I put the ingredients in. And let me tell you, man, that's good stuff. Now, what I'm wanting to do, oh, thank you, Gloria. I'll trade you for it. I'll trade you for it. Because I know how important that is up there. What I'm wanting to do is, yes, birch trees will grow down here. I'm praying one day me and Junior will have a farm somewhere. I can inoculate birch trees with the chaga spore and start growing chaga myself. Not always. The trees don't always have to be damaged. It just has to get inoculated into the tree. Now, it doesn't kill the tree. They have a symbiotic relationship. Yes, you can add it to your coffee, or you can make coffee from it, which would be a caffeine free coffee substitute. I love to put it in bone stock. After the bone stock is cooked and it's ready to can up, I will add that to the bone stock. Don't care if it's chicken, don't care if it's beef, if it's vegetable or what. That's when I had found a bunch of chaga powder on clearance. And yes, it was still good. But the dang and dang raccoon took off with my last jar canister of the chaga. Yep, you cut just enough off and you leave the base of it in there and it'll regrow. Uh what is it? It's North Spore. If I remember right, they have the chaga. It's North Spore Spore. I believe that's where I saw it. Yeah, you could take one little bit of chaga and you can brew it many times to make chaga tea. Yeah, y'all got chaga up there. Yes, these thug raccoons down here. Listen, I had one learn a hard lesson. I don't know what happened to the raccoon, but it never came back to finish it. Junior had gotten me one of those, and I asked Junior what was wrong with him. I like hot stuff, but naturally hot stuff. He brought home one of those one chip challenge chips. I told him, no, not doing it. I said, that's not natural. And I had set it down and I forgot about it being out there. Well, overnight, one of those little furry bandits got into it. It took one bite of the chip, left that chip and the package and everything stayed there for the longest time until I finally just threw it away. Nothing would touch it. Nothing. Oh, Farrell, you'll find oozing it. I promise you. But yet chaga is it's deep and earthy tasting. I love chaga. Yeah, no, I don't eat those Takis. No, I'm good. I like hot stuff, but I prefer to just eat my hot peppers or make my hot pepper salt or make uh pepper sauce. Y'all just stay positive. Usnea grows like crazy up north. It grows all over Canada. It grows like crazy in Michigan. It's up there. I promise you, it's up there. Now, you know to treat those onion tops like green onions. Just snip them and they'll keep growing. They'll keep growing. Chocolate tastes like dirt and I love it. It is. It's an earthy, wonderful, deep, wonderful taste. Hold on, y'all. Okay. There we go. Well, crap. There's the email address. Yep. Now, remember, there's 7 different kinds of usnea here in the United States. The only thing I ask of you is be careful. Do not get it mixed up with Spanish moss. 2 totally different plants, and the Spanish moss will make you sick. So, when you're hunting for usnea where Spanish moss grows, you have to be very careful. Ooh, I is it coming up yet? If it's just starting to come up now, I would go on and get it up and get it moved so it's not as stressed out. Yeah, down in Florida, that's more. Now, Usnea does grow down there, but you get more Spanish moss than anything. That's why, like down in Louisiana, southern Mississippi, southern Alabama, southern Georgia, all along the Gulf Coast, you have to be careful and make sure that it's not Spanish moss growing. And you gave me a firecracker. What? You don't know what a Philly cheesesteak is, Xander? Man, Philly cheesesteak is good. Yeah, I didn't get to do my tree tapping. Yeah, most of the Usnea in the South will be short. It's not going to be like on the Northwest coast or up in Canada or Michigan where it's the long, what's called traditionally called long man's beard or old man's beard. In the South, it's short. Where's the beef? No, tree tapping for syrup. A lot of people don't know you can tap 27 different trees, not just maple trees. Sycamore trees, if you tap sycamore trees, we done got too warm now to do it. My window was back in January, apparently. But sycamore tree sap, when made into syrup, tastes like butterscotch. You can tap black walnut trees. You can tap pecan trees. Yeah, you can tap a lot of different trees. Hold on a minute, y'all. I'm going to have to mute it. Sorry, y'all. The drive-by mariachi truck came through, so I had to mute it because I'm not getting a copyright strike. Good evening. I saw her. Where'd she go? Bishop for Fun, how are you doing, darling? Welcome into chat. Hoot hoot. The wild garlic, some of it is real short, some of it's real tall. Now, yeah, you can transplant that now. It won't hurt it a bit. It won't hurt it a bit. Actually, if you want to, you can harvest some of it, wash it really good, use the bulbs and the leaves, dice it up really good and fine, and add that to some scrambled eggs and cook it. Oh my God, it's delicious. You can also take the wild onions or the wild garlic and make butter with it too. Add it to season your butter. Yes, we do, Angela. Yes, we do. No, that music is definitely not my kind of disco music. Believe me, I like my 60s. I like my 60s and 70s disco. Yes. Good evening, Whistling Woods crafters. Welcome into chat. Hoot hoot. How are you doing? Yeah, with a real good Philly. Yeah, you need that bib. A burning daylight. Yes, you are. Because usually by now it's dark outside. I am so happy to see some daylight left. Man, rattlesnakes out down there already? Woo. Don't worry. I'll be bringing my boots. Don't you worry. Yeah, you can do the wild garlic the same way. Yep. But just remember, be careful much you harvest of it. If you want to, just use the green tops because the more the bulbs you use, it means that the plant has to, grow to replace that. Oh man, I thought they'd be coming out with all the rain and we bumped up hot for a while. When we hit 80 here, I was so not ready for that. So not ready for that. elusive fireball in the sky. And we actually had sun today. Gonna have a, I got to, I'm getting to go have some fun Friday. I'm gonna make a video. I'm gonna record while I'm there. It's oh, what's it called? I'll post it on the community tab, and I'll get to that one here in just a minute, Carol. Uh Hot toddy something something. So this is going to be interesting. It's Friday at the Lichterman Nature Center. I'll bring y'all along. Thanks to Roz, I get to go. Roz bought me a ticket so I could go. She surprised me with it, and I'm looking forward to going having some fun. Use the mullein for you're going to want to get it out of that plastic bag because plastic bags breathe. Make sure there's no mildew or mold on them. Break it up and don't powder it, but break it up into pieces. Put it into glass. Make sure it's dry. And use it for tea or to smoke with. Definitely. The oven light. Sprinter. Okay, Jennifer, you take care and you have a great evening and a even better week ahead, darling. You stay safe and we'll see you next Monday night. Yep, after the live stream, I go to eat dinner, rest a little bit. Yeah, I got my uh last for now seed order in. So I got some interesting medicinals, y'all. Okay, good, good, good. Yeah, I've been paying attention to all that snow out your way, Xander, and y'all got more coming. I know it, but I had to spend the donation, so I got seeds. All right, Carol, you're still in the chat. To find the community tab that I talk about, you have to go onto YouTube to my actual channel page. You'll see the picture of the okra blossom on top. And you'll see the listings underneath. You'll see home, you'll see videos, playlists also. You'll see community tab. That's where you find the community tab. Winter and construction, ain't that the truth? Yeah. That's why you be careful when you pray for rain and water to fill up the aquifers. You might get what you asked for and then some. They're full now. But yeah, I'm looking forward to opening the package. I got some interesting new plants, new herbs, and a few other things. I know there's one order I'll have to make, but I'm not going to do that until it's actually warm. And that way I can get it in the ground. But I got to make sure that the garden is ready to go for it. Oh no, am I frozen? It's not saying that anything happened on my end. Okay, y'all scare me when y'all say that. Corn syrup, homegrown organic corn syrup for sweetener use, and we're also going to be doing molasses. So we're going to be growing sorghum also. Oh no. Well, it's showing that the internet's working. They might be after me again, y'all. I said something about hot toddies. We can deal with it. You were frozen on my mind. Oh, that's a good one. But yeah, what on earth, Lord? Uh yeah, it's nothing new. It's nothing new. They probably not gonna like a video I'll be making later this week. But yeah, no, it acts up here, so don't make a bit of sense, but it does. Junior's in the room. Junior has entered the room. Good, because I'm like, oh Lord, I don't want to make another chat. But you know I will. I will. But let's see. A Perry, have you come in yet? I know Red Road Gifts has not come in yet. Now wait, I'm not supposed to be frozen. It's showing my signal's fine. Good evening, Susie Ann. Hoot hoot. Welcome into chat.
Carol, I said hello.
Okay, what?
Tell Carol I said hello.
Junior said hello, Carol. Talking about snow. Beryl said hello.
Tell her I said hello.
You're going to have to walk over here and say hello to everybody.
Hello, all.
Good evening, Phyllis. Hoot hoot. How are you doing? Y'all got a pass by from Junior. What am I? Junior chop liver? Junior does exist. October Opal, still as handsome as ever. Oh, he gave me a look. He gave me a look. Oh, he cut me a look. Here's your hat. What's your hurry? Well, I'm trying to think what else I need to try. I've got to try to fix the hootie hoop house this weekend and get some seeds started because I'm looking forward to seeing how well the greens are doing. Tammy hasn't been feeling good, y'all. Her teeth are giving her hell. So she's been on pain medication. She's probably sitting back watching and being real quiet, or either she sat there and fell asleep. Doing good, Phyllis. Thank you, darling. I can't help the commercials, y'all. I have no control over that. Yep, she finally gets to go to the um, oral specialist Wednesday so they can plan to get all of them out so she won't be hurting no more. Yep, she'll be like me, Gumby clan, and perfectly happy for it. She won't be hurting no more, and that's what I'm so happy for her. Cause I'm telling y'all, when teeth go bad, don't try to save them things. Get rid of them. Oh, believe me, plant, plant, plant. I've been having fun with seeds. Believe me, happiest day of my life was when I got the last 7 out of my mouth. Health shot up and everything. Once them things are gone, your health will increase. Your heart health will increase too. Good evening, Jeff. Welcome into chat. Hoot hoot. How are you doing? Missing teeth ain't gonna kill you. Missing teeth gonna make you a happy camper. You know why they put stuff out like that in the dentist's office? Because when you don't have any teeth, they lose a customer. Let that sink in. When you finally, if you've got good teeth, don't get them pulled. But if you've got bad teeth, please get rid of them if you can, when you can, because they will kill you. They came close to killing me. I speak from experience. But yeah, them dentists are going to fight you. They're going to talk you into root canals, fillings, crowns, whatever they can do. Because you know what? Once the teeth are gone, they've lost a customer. Just like doctors. They're doctors too. They lose customers. Hold on just a minute. Oh my God, I think they're done. The neighbors, off and on, have been keeping us hostage with blaring mariachi music as loud as they possibly can. It's getting ridiculous. It really is. No, I had to cut it down because I don't want to pop a copyright infringement thing because of music that I'm sure in heck not listening to. Can y'all not hear me? I don't live here. I just stay here during the week so I can go to work. But yeah, they just blare that music like no tomorrow and don't care who's around them. And well, if I'm not listening to the music or using it on my channel, no, I shouldn't have to pay copyright for it. I won I won the battle last time when hey Boudreaux, welcome in the chat. Hoot hoot, how are you doing? But yeah, last time I had to fight them, it was a live stream and I didn't hear the mariachi music. This time it was rocking the chair. So yeah, hopefully it didn't catch. This isn't my neighbors. This is family's. We're at family's house because, Monday through Thursday I'm here to go back and forth to work because we work at the same place. I try to go home on the weekends. Good, because yeah, last time they tried to pull copyright infringement. I'm like going, no, I don't play music on my live stream unless I'm doing the wheel of names. But yeah, I had to click mute real fast because when it started bouncing the chair, I'm like going, oh no. Penny, Queen Penny is over on the dresser laying on top of her favorite little box.
And asleep, I believe.
Yeah, she's out cold. She's out cold. The old gal is sleeping. Yes, the cilantro wheel. Hey, y'all started it. I busted out laughing when they had the option of the cilantro on there. Yeah, no, you can't control them. Believe me, Saturday was the worst. For hours on top of hours, they just blared it. I'm fine with people listening to music, fine with it. But I'm not when it's so loud it rattles the stuff in the houses next to you. Good evening, my crooked little homestead. Welcome in the chat. Hoot hoot. They're feeling the burn from the time change. But yeah, I do believe I have pretty much everything seed wise, kind of, sort of. You know, you never have too many seeds. but I'm gonna be having fun juggling stuff, putting it into places. World animal nap time. Oh, Penny, she's been out for a while. She's been out for a little while, so yeah. But yeah, you can never have too many seeds. But one of my videos, I'm gonna do now. I'm pretty peeved that they've added some new names to the list of the Bayer slash Monsanto seed companies. But I'm gonna be doing a video. I can record it on StreamYard and then put it onto YouTube. So we're going to be talking about, is your seed safe? No, I can never have too many seeds, believe me. No, no, they're up into that too. So no, Alexander, she was getting after me for saying it. But yeah, no, I'm really miffed about one of them. So yeah, but the other ones, I'm a little surprised. With what's coming down the pike, there's absolutely no such thing as too many seeds. Bad Mama Owl. I'd say something, but I'm going to refrain from that one. Happy wife, happy life. Absolutely truth. Absolutely. Me bad? No, never, honey child. Oh, I confess I'm a seedaholic. I know for a fact I am. Safe life. Save saves a life. Yes, absolutely the truth. Because you don't want to make the person mad that cooks your food. Because it's never smart to upset the person that cooks your food. I've almost gotten done with shopping at Home Depot because, well, welcome to, yeah, the freak plant section. All of the big box stores, all those plants, yeah, come from a certain company. And I'm very shocked to notice on the list, which I'll be doing in the video, quite a few major hydroponic companies as well. Go get you a yellow jacket, Bounty. I'm just gonna look. I'm just gonna look. No, I don't want no plants. I just wanna look. Oh my God. He don't know, Janie. Yep, if mama ain't happy, nobody happy. Good evening, Cassandra, darling. Welcome into chat. Hoot hoot. And I will be answering your email tonight. So just hang in there. I'll be answering it, I promise. This past week has just been, pure hell. I ain't gonna lie. Yep, the garden section, yep. He didn't, he does now. And herbs. You can never have too many, y'all. Are you in disagreement, Junior? Junior?
I'm keeping my mouth shut.
He's being a little sarcastic tonight. He's apparently ate some oatmeal today or something because he's filling his oats. That's the truth, October Opal. I agree with you. Eucalyptus seeds? Oh, where was that? And no, I'm not saying it because I'm ambassador. Um if you go to one of my videos, you can use the link under in the description box, but not strictly medicinals. True leaf seeds. They have the eucalyptus. If I remember right, pine tree, which I'll be doing a video tonight, which I'll post tomorrow. I think pine tree seeds has eucalyptus seeds. Now, strictly medicinal should have the seeds as well. Now, he leaps. You're going to see me jump up and ball him right back onto the bed. He ain't playing froggy tonight. Good evening, Jamie. Welcome into chat. Hoot hoot. Doing wonderful. Thank you, darling. Thank you. The lunchbox full of seeds. Lord, I'd be lucky if I could even get a quarter of my seeds in a lunchbox. I'd be pushing it. At the rate I am, I'm gonna be the little old lady with the shopping cart pushing around town. You know you're an addict, Farrell. I know it. I know it, Butch. I'm with you on that one. Yeah, the bag lady. Yeah. The one that mumbles and scares everybody because, if you put on a good enough act, people ain't going to bother you. Yep, I agree with Bounty as well. Good evening, Lisa. Welcome into chat. Hoot hoot. How have you been doing? But yeah, we got to. That's why I always say get extra. Put back. You might not can grow everything this year, but you got more chances as the years go by, and continue to stock up seeds. Especially save seeds from your own garden. Still above ground, darling. Not kicking as high, but still above ground. Oh no, Janie fixing to get lubricated here in a little bit. She eats those cherry bombs. Snockered, absolutely. Them cherry bombs are dangerous. You have to watch them. I learned my lesson, or as the southern folks say, I learnt my lesson a long time ago about cherry bombs. Anytime there's fruit in the alcohol, be leery. Be leery of the fruit. Oh, thank you, Jamie. I'm glad you found us too. The Indian mint. I don't know which one that would be. Every plant has so many different names. Now, Bounty, there's many things better than beer, darling. Many, many things. One of them is called grind. You'll have to check the grind out. Jamaican rum mixed with espresso. Mwah, it's amazing. Do you know what name Indian mint goes by? Yeah, mugwort is starting to come up. Turkey tails, I think our turkey tails got nipped. Wait, what did I? Oh, cherry bombs. Do you remember the video I made using the dark sweet cherries and the vodka to make the cherry extract? Those little cherries exploding, and well, not exploding, but those cherries in the liquor is what a cherry bomb is. And that's why they're called cherry bombs, because a lot of the alcohol is in the cherries. Oh my great! I love those. How the chocolates that Angela's talking about. Those things are amazing. Absolutely amazing, but you got to go slow. It's been starting last. I think it started in January. It's a YouTube thing. Yep, Jack Daniels and watermelon. Yeah, you were plugging a watermelon, but down here we use vodka. Sometimes some people go a little wild and use tequila or tequila. But yeah, a lot of times down here they'll plug watermelons. Plugging, okay, for people who don't know, you take a whole watermelon, you cut a hole in so said watermelon, take like a chopstick or so, poke down into hole gently, take funnel, put in the hole, and start pouring the alcohol in. Once you can't get any more alcohol in, put plug back into watermelon. But before you do the plug in the melon, you want to be able to set your melon up so the alcohol distributes throughout the watermelon. How you made a half a gallon of the cherry bombs. And see, I think I ended up making 3 or 4 pints of the cherry bombs. A beer is safer. Yes, those German plums are good. Yes. Yes, I hopefully me and Junior will be making the real Mountain Dew. Oh, that sounds good. Yes, it will. Also, down here, they'll also make what's called, it goes by many names. A lot of people know it as Hunch Bunch Punch or Bathtub Punch. Yeah, when there's what is it? Fruit cocktail Everclear, which I do, or vodka. Yeah, and Hawaiian punch. Deadly. Not deadly as it'll kill you, but you're gonna be knockered. Yes, yes, Bounty. Absolutely the truth. Yes, Everclear. I avoid that stuff like the plague. Trash punch. Yep. That's fruit hooch. But yeah, that's how they preserve stuff is in alcohol. That's one way you know as long as the alcohol was good. Because there's some unscrupulous people out there that do some home brewing. Yeah, sometimes that Mountain Dew, White Lightning, is more dangerous and deadly than anything only because of them not processing it right. Yeah, I've heard and seen some stories. Yeah, my mama calls it hooch. Yeah, there's there's been some moonshiners before that didn't have clean habits, and mice and rats and stuff would get in the batch, and yeah. No, the little wild black cherries, now they have a small seed in the center. Listen, I use them. Now you're going to have to fight the birds for the birds for them, and especially here where well, not here but at our house, we have to fight the pileated woodpeckers for the wild cherries. I use them also in muffins. I don't try to take the pit out. You're going to be working forever. I use the little wild cherries in muffins and pancakes. You can make syrup with them. Yeah. Y'all driving me crazy deleting your messages. Because it's like, oh crap, what did I miss? I speak and type fluent Taiwanese. So y'all are fine. And see, that's another thing. I have a hard time using the elderberry blossoms healer, herbalist. It's like, crap, if I cut those elderberry blossoms, there won't be no elderberries. I have it hard, y'all. It's the great wall for me. Uh, yeah, that's really, those elderberry blossoms are delicious, battered and fried. Yeah, it's that boundary of got to make the medicine, got leave it alone, got to make the medicine. Hold on, what? Actually, yes, yes, they do. There are quite a few herbalists who push for people to use the Everclear. Yes. And yes, the Everclear is put into the punch as well. I refuse to use Everclear in tinctures because it takes your tincture from being a thing that will heal you to pharmaceutical grade that does more damage than it will healing. Baby, really? Baby, really? Oh my.
in more ways than one.
I'm gonna make you sit in the corner. Behave over there. He's just dying laughing. Yes, they do. But at our house, it's the pileated woodpeckers. They come in and just clear them if you ain't careful. Send it to me, Duval, when you get a chance. Email it to me and I'll tell you what it is. Yeah, I agree with you, Butch. That's why I tell people no, no, don't use the Everclear. No. Yeah, even no, they're actually trained and they're telling people to use Everclear. It's crazy. I went to a webinar. I was going to tell y'all about it. I'm glad I didn't. I suffered through that webinar. They like to got on my last nerve. They were telling people, oh, you don't have to use over 80 proof for juicy plants. And I'm like going, oh my God. And they're like, oh, 80 proof is plenty strong to make tincture with fresh plant material. I'm like going, I'm going, yeah, and you've gone to herb college. Yeah, no, no. To me, it does, because when it goes to pharmaceutical grade, Everclear does some bad things inside your body. It can cause it's a lot of times that's what brings on cirrhosis and so many other diseases, alcohol disease. It's too strong. Even if you try to water it down, I don't know. I just don't deal with it.
Can I chime in?
What? Sit right there and chime in. Junior wants to chime in.
Not all of the
Come on, lean forward.
not all of the uh, properties we want to pull out will be pulled out by alcohol. Some have to have water to be pulled out.
Yeah.
And if you use like Everclear, you're not going to pull out the water soluble stuff that you need to.
Mm-hmm. Junior has spoken. I'm proud of him. But yeah, there's no water in Everclear. It's pure, straight grain alcohol, also known as spark plug and back in the day, carburetor cleaner, also known as jet fuel. It does harm. Wait a minute, I missed something. Oh, thank you, Butch. I appreciate that. I don't use Everclear, period. I don't want it around me. There you go, fishing for fun. I told you it's not hard. That Bounty goes, Junior, when are you bringing my sister for a visit? If he could still drive, believe me, he would in a heartbeat. But, he could always be co pilot. He makes a good co pilot on long trips, y'all. He knows a few back roads in up into your area. So who knows? Bounty, we might go on a road trip one day. Yes, yes, that's why if you read the 100 proof vodka bottle or any 100 proof alcohol, it's 50% alcohol, 50% water. It's the perfect balance and it will pull both out of the, how do I want to say it, the plant material that you're using. Good evening, wild car camping and foraging UK. Welcome in the chat. Hoot hoot. Yes, some people burn it through. Let's put it like this. Back in the day when we actually had carburetors, when cars actually were decent, you could put Everclear into your gas tank and it would remove the water out of your gas, out of your tank. No, nothing yet on the cars, but I did get a phone call from the one of officers who's on the case, and he wanted to update me. He said we are still looking. Do not think we have gave up. We are still looking. He asked me more about the bumper stickers that were on them, because I told him they are very distinguishing bumper stickers, and he asked me about that. And he said that they put out a bolo to all the precincts, to all the record companies, to the uh car pull parts and stuff. So it people's been warned. I told him I'd been looking off and on at Facebook Marketplace. He told me if I saw anything, let them know immediately. But so far, nothing. Nothing on the vehicles, which makes me sick as a dog. Junior, bring bail money. When we go up there to visit Bounty, she said, bring bail money. No, you might as well be using gasoline to start that fire. And anyway, you're not supposed to cheat to start a fire. You don't need no solvents to start a fire. No,
Anything
that's newbie way of doing it.
anything 80 proof and higher burns.
Yeah, anything. Well, 40 proof will burn too.
40%, 80 proof. Yeah.
Well, no, lower alcohols will burn too.
I haven't tried it with lower alcohols yet.
What do you mean yet? Oh, as he smirks over here. Yeah, I miss the days when we had carburetors that you could rebuild yourself, when you could actually fix your own. That's probably them next door. When you could fix your own vehicles and did not have to take it to the dealership to fix it. Yeah, I know. I know it makes me sick, but I'm trying to stay a little bit positive and hope. And hope, because I lost most. Thank gracious, my pressure canner was in the house, but I lost my um water back canner. I lost a bunch of my good stock pots, because when we had to get stuff out of the shed and everything real fast, just had to shove it where we could, and yeah, I lost quite a bit. There you go, Xander. Yep, I have rebuilt quite a few carburetors before, but the easiest thing I have ever worked on to rebuild was an S10 engine, a 4 cylinder, back in I think it was late 70s, 80s models. You can rebuild, and I mean rebuild, a S10 Chevy S10 motor in 4 hours or less. It's very easy to work on. Oh, believe me, Bounty, I'm being realistic, but still hoping, still hoping. Yes, I sure do. I sure do. It's in the making tincture playlist. Yep. And see, that's what hurt me also was my S10 Blazer that they got. I was going to pull the motor out of it. The body was shot. The underpinning of the body was shot. But the transmission was epic, and so was the motor. The motor had needed a little bit of repair on it. And what I was hoping to do when Junior got his Social Security back payment, we was going to try to get a truck body to put it in. Listen, I still swear by my All American because down the road, I don't have to worry about rubber seals at all. Oh, you lucky rat. I've been wanting a freeze dryer so bad. Been wanting a freeze dryer so bad. That's worst case scenario. If you have to, and I don't encourage bugging out unless you just absolutely have to. It's going to be a whole lot easier to get out of Dodge with the freeze dried food than it would be a whole bunch of canning jars. Yeah, I've been wanting a freeze dryer for since they came out with them. One day, miracle's going to happen. We're going to get the farm, get out of the city, go out into BFE and be happy, and I can raise the animals we need for food. I can raise all the medicinal plants that I'm going to need. And yeah, yeah, I love my little S10 Blazers or my S10 pickups. Love them. Yeah, the freeze dryers are ungodly expensive. I agree. Well, it's about that time, y'all. I have enjoyed myself so much. Hey, Perry, if you're in just listening to the live stream, please email me, darling. I got to get you and your partner situated. Let's see, who else do I need? Red Road Gifts. I've got to get a hold of her. Ladybug text email me, Gloria. I'll be sending your partner's email address to you here in a little bit. I got to get Janie and Farrell hooked up, and I've got to get hooked up with our treasured home and Katie Brodeen. See, we never had that trouble with mine. Never did. See, only thing that we ever had trouble with the older model, the S10s from the 70s and 80s, Lord, you could like clockwork, because ours were stick shifts. You could count like clockwork. Every year you had to replace, and I never understood why they done it, the little rubber diaphragm that would fit into the clutch fluid holder. Now, they designed it that way on purpose, or it was a flaw. Brake fluid and rubber do not work well together. Clutch fluid was brake fluid. And that little rubber suction cup that fit in the clutch fluid would get ate by the brake fluid about once a year. Now, it wasn't hard to replace, but you had to go to the dealer to get this part. It wasn't expensive, it was $1. The worst part of it all was me having to sit in the driver's seat and pump that clutch pedal to bleed the air out. That was the worst part of it all. It was easy. Listen, we love the Moonshiners. That is an epic show. It is hilarious. Okay, Jeff, take care. I so want to harvest right, so a freeze dryer so bad. I see so many channels with them, and they freeze dry crap. Well, they don't do anything for survival. Nothing to prep. They freeze dry snacks only. I'm not going. I get so tired of people having stuff and they don't have sense enough to use it correctly. What did I miss? All right, y'all. I'm going to get off of here. Don't forget to click the like as you head out. I greatly appreciate it, y'all. Everyone, stay safe and sound out there. I'm telling you, things are getting crazier. Keep your eyes and your ears open. Stock up on seeds, good seeds, as much as you can when you can. And be prepared to grow as much as you can this year to put back. I look forward to seeing y'all next Monday night. I absolutely love my time I get to spend with y'all every Monday. Y'all each are such great blessings to me, and you are loved and appreciated more than you know. And y'all, I don't just say bye and drop. So it takes me a little while to say goodnight. Oh, love you, Gloria. Thank you, darling. Everyone, stay positive. We got this. You got this. We can do this together. Take care, and I will see y'all next Monday night. Stay positive, stay safe, stay sound, stay warm, or stay dry. I will see y'all next Monday night. Hoot, hoot. Love y'all. Mama Owl out.